There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Tonight, Anne is not able to do her one-question reading, so she asked if I would step in and help out, and I said, of course I would. So very much just wanted to say hi. I know that a few of you have been very surprised that I'm on tonight. Sorry, I'm throwing stuff at my cat because this is the time he decides that he wants to get into boxes and stuff whenever I go live. The thing is up until about maybe about half a minute ago, flashlight went off. So right away, it was like, what's going on here? Is there somebody here that'd like to talk to us? Could you turn that light back on for us, please? I'm gonna move my chair and I want to make sure my cat isn't directly underneath. Let's see, Jupiter and use, that's what the Obelisk 5 is saying. So yeah, feel free to turn it back on. It was on before. It actually went on and off a couple of times. So I'm not sure what is what's going on, if we're trying to get anything, if anyone's trying to come through or not. But it is very interesting for sure. So we'll have to keep our eye on it. There's a lot of folks in there. Let's see here. Just saying hello to some folks here. Yeah, we just we just kind of changed things up tonight. Please remember, of course, that Anne is generally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and she's going to be on Thursday on her page, Tarot by Anne, doing one question reading. She just couldn't do it tonight, so I'm stepping in for her. And we're going to talk to some spirits tonight, aren't we? That's what we're going to do. If you could be so kind, could you please share this video out? We'd love to be able to get more people to watch and be a part of it. And there we go. Now, is this someone trying to talk to us? Someone trying to communicate with us? If so, could you turn that light back off for us, please? Can you turn that light off for us, please? You had turned it on. I'm going to let you just leave it on, but feel free to turn it off if you like. That would be good, because it's kind of bright. It's right next to me, so it's over here. So it's just like, hello. But feel free to turn it off. Feel free to use any of the other equipment on the table. What we have tonight on the table, as we always do. Well, there we go. Thank you very much. Do you want to try something else? There's other stuff on there. I'm going to go through it for you. So if you want to try it, you're more than welcome to. So folks, this will be me making stuff go off here, okay? So first of all, you know, Spirit, if you're able to go nearby there, like I did, that antenna, the silver rod that's up there, if you do that, it'll go off. It's really kind of cool. And then we could communicate. There's also a flashlight that you've been touching. I believe you've been touching, that if you go back and touch it again, it will light up. You can go near here and these lights will light up. You can put any words you want in here. So far, which is interesting, we got Washington, clean, and child in there so far on the Obelisk 4. And then on the Obelisk 5, we only have Jupiter and use. And of course, we have, what am I, dead? Good grief. We have the Linus detector, but I'm not Linus, so that's why I didn't go off. So, but speaking of, oh, is he getting away? Come here. Come on, you were over here. Do you want to come over here and say hi to everyone? Hello? Are you alive? Hello? Linus? Come on. Come here. He's not a dumb animal. He certainly knows when I'm up to no good. So right now he knows that I'm I'm up to no good. So anyway, tonight I am on Paranormal United Network, and very glad to be here. I am on the Manifest Network. We're also on the Afterlife Network, Minnesota GhostBox, and Parafriends event. And because I'm doing a special tonight, I am on Ane's page, Tarot by Ane. Thank you all very much for joining me. Once again, if you feel so desired, please share this video. Last time I say share this video, the lights went off. So let's see what happens when I do this. I also have a Patreon page. We just got Chuck, who kindly took part in it last on Sunday and joined in. And I'm sorry, my cat is just like scratching things he's never touched before. And he only does this when I am doing either a Zoom call or on Facebook Live. It's amazing. They're amazing animals, aren't they? All of them are. But please check it out, GhostBox Live. It's very affordable, starting at $2 a month. And I know that money is very tough. But please consider, check it out. We're going to put some really cool content on there. I think that you're going to be able to really like. We're going to try to blow out this paranormal adventure that we're doing, mainly because I don't have a job. So I'm going to be able to have more time to do other things. So we have that. Also, I just wanted to kind of, I've been watching the Weather Channel and everything very closely over the past, week. And my hearts and my thoughts and prayers go out to Louisiana, everyone in Louisiana, Mississippi, everyone who's been affected by Ida. So I just wanted to let everyone just know that, all of us are thinking of you, and hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully something can happen soon to get things back to normal, but it's not soon, is it? I mean, that's all words at this point. It's just everyone trying to make best of a situation, lives lost, property lost. Just know we're all thinking of you. So just absolutely devastating. Is there, who's this? Could you turn the light back on for us, please? So this is about the third time now that it's been kind of going in and out. So would you mind? Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you know somebody on here, could you turn the light back off, please? Okay, it's not completely off. If you're able to turn it all the way off, could you do so, please? Are you somebody who happens to be down in Louisiana? Okay, thank you. Are you happen to be somebody down in from the Louisiana area, from Mississippi, down south? If you are, could you turn that light back on for us, please? Okay. Are you known to any of us watching? If you're known, for example, to me, can you turn the light back on, please? If you're just passing through, wanting to say hello and just make yourself known, can you turn the light back on or turn on any of these devices? What I did forget to mention, though, is that we have a bell over here that does move on occasion. So maybe tonight's that occasion. Sometimes it's odd, as we all know as paranormal investigators, when you're sitting in a room by yourself and you're just talking to a flashlight that you're hoping turns back on again. And knowing that there's a bunch of you watching me makes it kind of even harder, because it's like they're waiting for it to turn on. Please turn on. Don't make me look so weird that I'm just talking to a flashlight. Please turn on. So, there you go. Speaking of Ane, here she is. So, hello. Let's see here. We're going to talk to Spirit tonight. A couple of things I was thinking of doing, because Washington's name came through the obelisk, the word Washington, the name Washington. I had wondered, we'll get to people's loved ones, absolutely. But I wanted to know if we might try to reach out to maybe some historical figures tonight. Maybe we reach out to President Washington just to see what happens. Now, in the past, I have reached out to Abraham Lincoln, and I believe I got a response. To his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, and I believe that we definitely got some pretty impressive results from that. We have reached out to Minnie, who formerly was known as Big Minnie, who ran the birdcage in Tombstone, Arizona. And as I was just talking about on my radio show on Sunday, the situation, and it actually happened on our show here, that when I asked, do you not like to be called Big Minnie? He said yes. So I refrained from using the term Big Minnie because I don't think she ever liked that. I don't know if that's the name that she ever came up with. I don't think it is. So trying to be, what we try to do is be respectful, right? It's the number one thing that we always try to do is be respectful and be respectful of spirits who are that we don't know, to spirits that we do know. So I thought maybe we could try to reach out to some historical figures tonight, if that's all right with everybody, and do some other stuff also, not just keep it at that, but and just kind of see where things go, because that's the fun part about it. We just kind of let the spirit box take us to wherever we want to go, right? So I figured you'd agree. I figured you'd come back. Now, was I just talking about you? If I was just talking about you, can you turn the light off for me, please? What they don't understand, like I said before, you're all watching me trying to get the light to turn off. Thank you. I appreciate it. This isn't Minnie, is it, by chance? If this is Minnie, could you please turn that light back on, please, all the way? Yeah, all the way, please. I don't mean to be picky, but I just want to make sure that it's fully on, because that's what we're hoping to see here, right? As much as possible. Could you turn that light on all the way for us, please? Okay, we're going to leave you at that. If you want to turn it on all the way, you're more than welcome to. If you want to turn it off, that is totally fine too. Um, and we'll see. We were talking about Linus earlier. He came by, and then once he knew that I was thinking about picking him up, he kind of hightailed it. So no pun intended. So if he comes back right now, he's very contentious, laying over in the living room. So maybe he'll come by. Maybe if you all ask him politely, maybe he'll come by and we can pick him up, and he loves it. So let's talk to spirits. Hi, Claire. What are you talking about? Let's see here. Let's do some protection, folks. Once again, protection, if so desired, if that's what you want to do, which I recommend, is a way to protect yourself from spirits that you don't know glomming itself onto you because they like your energy, or they just like, hey, I like it here, I'm going to stay here forever. Generally, they don't stay forever, but they stay long enough that you could feel it. You can feel like a degradation in how you feel about stuff. Just how you feel energy wise and everything. And plus, it's your energy. It doesn't belong to anyone else. I know that some people on investigations will say, you can take my energy. I don't recommend that. It's up to you. It's up to you what you do, but that's your energy and you need it. As a paranormal investigator, you need to be alert, not offering up your energy. It doesn't, replete itself just like that. You need to be able to have it. That's why you have all these devices. Let them take the devices. Get a device that's specifically for them to take the energy of. Don't let them take your energy, okay? Now, some will say, well, some people like to do that because they think they're badass. Like, oh, well, I just, I just, I'm not afraid of anything. They could take whatever they want. I dare them to. That's fine. They're not the type of people I investigate with. I try to investigate with people who are mutually respectful of spirits as I am. I'm not here to try to be a badass. I'm not here to try to impress anybody. I'm here for spirit communication. And sorry, I'm a little kind of wound up about it because I saw some photos earlier. People, all paranormal investigators, the old, you know, putting their hands underneath their arms to make it look like they have like serious muscle, So um, I laugh at it, but it also kind of frustrates me at the same time. We're gonna go into a room and just start yelling at the air. Okay, whatever works. So anyway, boy, what a tangent. Let's see. Let's see here. Sue, what do you spray in your hands? Nope, that's not what you guys are moving too quickly on me. Sue, what did you spray in your hands? Acid. No, it's called Florida water. People who are much smarter than I am could tell you exactly what's in Florida water, but it's a nice cleanser for a lot of I think a lot of people use it for many reasons. Some investigators use it when we're done with an investigation. Also, before an investigation, you can do it. I just use it as a way to kind of cleanse a little bit. So that's what I'm using it for, and I've been using it pretty much since I started doing these. This is kind of a way to kind of just feeling like I'm kind of cleansing myself. So the protection, it starts in your heart, right? And what we're looking at here, what we're thinking of here is your good, the good that you have, your spirit guides, loved ones who have passed, good thoughts, everything else. And you just want to relax and let it just kind of flow. And what we're doing is we are going to have like a shield. We're going to create a shield. It's going to start your house. It's going to start in your house, I guess, too, your heart, and then just let it grow. Let it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I mean, just really think about it, right? Just think about this glow, this warm, happy glow coming over you. And this glow is going to protect you. It's covering you from head to toe. You created it. It's your bond. You're working with spirit guides. You're working with loved ones. You're just working with good energy. We only want to speak to spirits of love and light. We only want to speak to spirits of love and above. What that means is we're not asking any spirits who have ill intent to come through and talk to us. We only want good, happy spirits. This is not something that's meant to be dark or anything like this. This is specifically what we do here is to try to help people. So you got that shield. And I swear it's like my cat just trying to get my attention. Who's currently on his back by the moment, very cute with his little paws like this. It's not cute when I do it, but it's adorable when he does it. Take that energy and you move it to, you just expand it all around your house. Ask for it to cover everything, everyone in your house. You want to protect your house. You want to protect the people, even if they're not doing this with you, just protect them. Like, I want to protect the cat. I have a friend living in the basement. I want to protect him. I don't want anything to happen here at all. Okay. So we got that out of the way. So what we're going to do, let's talk to spirits. Let's see. I'm just going through some comments here real fast. Hello. Are you trying to get my attention or somebody's attention? Could you turn that back on for me, please? If you're trying to get our attention, and then we can try to figure out who you are. I see that it's strobing, but I don't count that. Could you turn that on all the way for us, please? Can you just touch it and turn? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. If you could do it even more, can you let it just stay on, or are you not able to do that? Can you use one of the other devices? I haven't heard any words come through these two. Whoops, that was me. See, I'm alive now. Okay. Okay, thank you. Anything else, though? Anything else that you could turn on, please? So no? This is what I'm going to ask you to do, if you could do that, please, is use me as a conduit come through me and speak through this device. Come out here. Have your voice come out here. We can all hear you then. So that would be really nice. All right. Can you light up if you understand, please? Of course not. Not when I want it to do it, right? All right, let's do it. We're going to use the original spirit box, and we're going to go at 200 reverse sweep. Let's turn on. Let's actually turn this stuff on. There we go. No? Yep, there we go. It's like I never used this stuff before. And here we go. My name is Greg, and wondering if there's any spirits in here, or the spirit who's turning on the flashlight. Can you talk to us, please? Can you say your name? Now, could you answer me a simple yes or no? Did you turn on the flashlight? The flashlight. That little guy over there, did you turn that on? Can you turn on anything else over there? There's a lot of fun toys. Just want to, and we're not here to exploit you or make you do tricks. We just want communication. That's all we want from you. That's all we're asking for. Now, we thought we might have heard Pamela's name. Is there somebody here for Pamela? What's your name? How many of you are in this room with me right now? Can you give me a number, please? So there's nobody else in here with me right now? The room is bare? I mean, I know there's a couple of you in here with me, right? What are you, where are you from? Where are you from? Where did you come from to come here? Yeah, I certainly heard that today also. Where did you originally come from? I thought I heard France, but as France. Anyone else hear that? Oh, someone else did hear from France. Oh, a couple of you did. So I'm not crazy. Okay. Denise heard Bronx, which is, totally possible too. Did we hear? Yeah, I thought that's what I got too, honestly, personally. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm right, but that's what I thought I heard also. Where in France did you come from? Okay, we got a couple of responses there. Someone sounded like Seattle to me. Sounded like Seattle. And then someone else came with a longer response. The problem is I don't know the cities of France very well. I know Paris. Do we have anyone from England here? The United Kingdom is probably my favorite place to visit. I've been there a number of times. Of course, I love London, but I spent the majority of my time in the UK in Birmingham. My friend lives out there. You know that? My friend Chris lives out in Birmingham. So I spent a great deal of time out there. Are you from around that area? Did somebody slip you guys a sleeping pill or something tonight? Sunday night, you all are very, very active. Tonight, you're there, but it's not the same. Is there anybody you want to talk to that's watching us right now? Are you related to any of them? One of the names that came through. One of the names that came through the obelisk was Washington. And I am curious if we may have the honor of hearing from our president, George Washington, tonight. President Washington, are you able to talk to us, please? We would love to hear from you. You have inspired so many. Can you come through in some way for us, please? Radio. President Washington, do people talk to you? Do people like me try to reach out to you? If I understand if you do not want to talk to us or not unable to talk to us. I'm in St. Michael, Minnesota. Kathy, it's a good question. It's a good statement, I should say. A lot of nights we get very clear communication. This is kind of a quiet night. On Sunday night, we got a great deal of spirits that came through. They were very loud. They were very clear. So we're not really getting that tonight, and that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But it's a very legitimate statement you have there for sure.
Yeah.
Now, is there anybody around me that is in the same circle as President Washington that could speak to us? You know, somebody who also I'd love to be able to hear from, which I would think that you'd be very curious about this, would be Benjamin Franklin. Because I know that there's a lot of this stuff that fascinated you when you were on the earth. Benjamin Franklin, could we hear from you, please?
Yeah.
Someone said, yeah. I'm dubious that that's Benjamin Franklin. When you're trying to reach out to him, he's like, yeah. You know, I think that you'd get something a little bit more, I don't know. It's also a good question, Greg, in my perspective, in my opinion. I don't like to start changing things around too terribly quickly. My rule of thumb, personally, is that I like to have things go for a while. That way, everything kind of warms up. We've been lucky a lot lately that it just starts coming through immediately. I know you probably do things a little different. That's just my take on it. Is there an Emily here? Yeah, I know. yeah. I just don't want to believe that that's Benjamin Franklin responding like, "Hey, Benjamin Franklin, yeah. What you want?" Good, I'm not alone hearing Emily. Now, is there an Emily here watching tonight? That's really interesting. Let's see here. I'm going to Steve Gilbert. I have a brother-in-law in heaven. who has a birthday today, and his name is Paul. Does that sound like Greg and my name? Steve, I'm going to get back to you in a second. See, you're never going to get him to talk to us if you're going to be like that, Greg. I'm just going to be honest. Is somebody reaching out to either Greg or myself? I thought I heard Greg, and it doesn't mean it's me, but did I hear correctly? This is bothering me. Can you now turn it on? All right, Steve.
Yeah.
I have a brother-in-law in heaven who has a birthday today. His name is Paul. We called him Mouse. Hello, Mouse. Hello. Well, that's interesting, wasn't it? Paul, are you here for Steve? I don't want to call you Mouse because I don't know you. I don't want to just be so familiar. But are you able to say hello to us? Say hello to Steve. I actually thought I heard Steve, but it was so unclear that maybe I just put it in my own mind. Could you say your nickname so Steve knows that it's you, please? I did hear that, right? Happy birthday, Paul. Who, me? Steve wanted to make sure that you knew that he remembered it was your birthday and he wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Okay? And it doesn't matter if you're unable to respond or not. It doesn't matter. He just wants you to know, okay, that he remembers. Okay, a number of people heard Steve also, not just me. You know, I'm starting to feel energy in here. It's the first time tonight I'm starting to feel energy in here. Who's in here with me? I'm happy you're here. Could you tell me who you are, please? I know you're in here. I can feel you. You're all around. You're all around me. Can you turn on a device, please? Are you Paul? Paul, is this you? Something all good. Female. You know, I'm glad that you all are hearing the same stuff that I'm hearing. You all heard Jessica, though. I did not hear that. Are you looking for a Jessica to talk to? See, now we're getting more stuff in. If you all could speak one at a time, and I know it's not easy, but try to speak more clearly, slowly, because we're not picking up what you're saying. Okay. Keep talking as slow as you can so that we can understand, please, okay? I know it sounded like that to me, but I don't think that that's what that was. Plus, a friendly reminder, evil is not allowed here. So. Can you turn the flashlight back on for us, please? That was nice that you did it. Or if you prefer to tell us who you are, we can listen to that also. Almost sound like one of us. I don't know if you were here when we were trying to actually reach out to aliens through the spirit box, and we've had some interesting responses, that's for sure. What's that? Well, I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. The fact that we're picking up aliens during your time slot. I thought I just heard his name. Trevor, did we hear your name just now? Are you here? Are you here for Claire? It was either like Trouble, or Trevor. Yeah, you all heard Trevor too. Trouble, Trevor, travel. Trevor, can you come back for us, please? Can you come back, please?
If you were
Heard if you're, but I think that's radio that came through. Let's see what else we got here. Just going through comments. John just heard, I am Greg. I'm Greg. And then Greg Cost is Greg. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, obviously. Even in my normal time slot, we don't allow that. We thought we got some, to be very honest. got something, I should say, that we can't exactly explain. Like we can explain any of this.
No comment.
Just listening. That was radio. Spirits, is there anything that you want to tell us? Anything you want to say to us? All right, John. Trevor, can you come through again for us, please? We'd like to hear from you. Claire would like to hear from you. Can you come through?
What's that? And what?
Anyone else hear F that? Claire, is Trevor somebody who likes to kind of play around and maybe not want to necessarily just do what he's told? If, like, for example, that was him saying, "Hey, coming through." Can you go to your sister's house and just gently let her know that you're there, please? So I think someone's trying to turn on the light every once in a while. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we get the spirits to come through, right? Spirits, you know who this is? You know his name? You know your name? I don't think he knows his name. I don't think you know your name all the time, do you? That's right. It's Linus. Right? Yeah. Is he a big kitty cat? Is he a super big kitty cat? He doesn't understand. If he's going to come over here, he's going to get picked up. Well, let's not get carried away here. Yeah, I see that. I don't know. To me, I guess. Can you turn that on all the way for us, please? My statement still stands. Did you like my cat? No? A couple of you heard Mary. I did not hear Mary. Is someone trying to reach out to our Mary here? If you're trying to reach out to Mary, what's your name? Do we have that, please? Maybe someone who wanted to reach out to you and then they just couldn't get through again or something. Who knows, right? What it takes to get this energy through this box, right? Anybody else want to come through? And hi. You hear that? That was clear. Hi. Talk about a lot of personality in that hi. Oh, there you are again. Who are you? You certainly have a lot of personality. Who are you? Happy to have you here. Could we have your name, please? I'm Greg. And I have a lot of friends here watching us, taking part. Tanya, are you here for Mary?
It's
Tanya, is that you? Mary, I'd love to hear from you. She's been thinking of you. I'm sure you know that, though, right? She's been thinking about you a lot. Did you say hello to Mary earlier? Tanya? So is that Tanya then you're saying? Tanya? Sorry about that, Tanya. Was that you just now? You got the fact that I corrected you? Or that you corrected me? Tanya, can you come through for Mary? Can you say something to her again, please? All right. Well, maybe you'll come through another day, okay, Tanya? Sorry I mispronounced your name. I'm going to be shutting this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's interesting. You got a small voice there. You may have heard it. Said something like, "Don't you stop," or something like that as I was turning it off. Unfortunately, I did. So, we can try to get that through a spirit box, but in my opinion, I think that's more of a mediumship question. Because I just feel like that's a better solution to that than like schedule a meeting or schedule a session with Anne. She wouldn't answer that during the one question readings. But I would recommend that you if you want to know that might be the better way to go about this. It's tough with the spirit box. And I just want to be very careful not to mislead anybody with it. So it's not that I don't mistrust what it says, but a lot of stuff is said through it. And this is important. This is like really important. It's not, this isn't, just trying to get a name to come through or having someone say happy birthday. This is something that you really want to know about. And that's why I would, recommend maybe doing that. Maybe at some point we can try, knowing that, if it feels right to you, if the answer feels right, then that's good. Otherwise, we could try different things. I'm not saying that we can't do it through the box. I'm just giving my opinion on it. That's all. Let's see here. Let's close this out. Spirits, you are no longer allowed to communicate with us. This circle is closed. Unless you are a family member or a friend, you are not allowed to talk to any of us until we open the session back up again. No, I'm not gonna cross anyone over tonight. I did not feel like I should. My plan is to do it Sunday again. So I just didn't. Tonight wasn't the night to do it. That's how it felt to me. So that being said, join us on Thursday as we are going to do one question readings with Anne, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. A lot of you are watching me on her Facebook page, Tarot by Anne, but if you all want to, you can see her on all the stuff that I'm on tonight. So if you're watching a network or my page or something, she'll be on that, but you can also subscribe to her page, Tarot by Anne. You can also schedule a reading with her at www.onae.org. And that will be, it's going to be worth your time. Also, I don't plan on being back until Sunday. Oh, that's a good question, Amanda. I don't know, actually. I know that she's been kind of waiting for certain things to kind of even out on her end so that she can give it as much attention as possible, and that her schedule is pretty, solid, I think. But I don't know. That's a good question to ask her, though. Absolutely. It's good that people enjoyed that. That was really neat, wasn't it? I'm hoping that we'll have one of these again where her and I are doing validation on the live stream too. Those are always fun to do also. But I'm not planning on being back until Sunday. And then we'll do a spirit box session. And I don't know. Let's figure out what we want to talk to. I know a lot of you had asked about relatives and stuff tonight, and maybe we just do that on Sunday just to try to see who we can get. Tonight seemed just a little weird to me. So I just want to try some other things. Definitely. And yes, they are fun. They are where you see the two pictures on screen right now. I say that I'm on A, and then the next picture would be the person who needs a reading. And I think it's a 10-minute reading that she would do. And it was really pretty cool. It was done for a small fee. And then you'd guarantee a slot to be able to have her undivided attention for 10 minutes. And it was really cool. So I'm sure at some point she'll be starting that up again. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I forgot to talk about other than, if you would like to follow me, just send me a friend request on Facebook. That's probably the best way. There's no need to follow me. Just let's be friends. And then you can also go to Minnesota GhostBox and like that, or go to Parafriends events and like that. I know that there's going to be probably at least one event coming up here soon that we can start talking about. So, just keep in touch. No radio show for me this week. We'll be doing a repeat of something. So yeah, that's really where I'm at right now. Thank you all very much. It was a lot of fun. Not as much activity that we wanted tonight, I don't think. Now, Mary says that she thought at some time Roosevelt was there after he started talking about famous people and presidents. I thought about asking about him, but I was just throwing out famous people right and left. I just didn't want it to seem inauthentic. So I just wanted to not just be like, well, if he's not here, how about him? Well, if he's not there, how about him? So that's kind of why I wanted to do it this way. So maybe we can ask him for him some other time. He may not be around, but I just didn't want it to be like, just really grasping at straws, I guess. So thank you for that, though. Really appreciate it. All right, folks, let's go. I'm a little bit over. Have a great week. And I will see you either Thursday on A's Live, or I will see you on my show on Sunday. Have a great week, everyone, and take care.